Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your GIS News for Thursday, January 11. Jamaicans can brace themselves for continued poor weather conditions through to the weekend. The Meteorological Service says the rains are caused by a trough and cold front across the island. Recent rains have rendered several roads in Portland and St. Mary impassable. Senior Communications Officer at the National Works Agency, Ramona Lawson, says the Bourbon to Maidstone roadway in the vicinity of Matty Hole in Portland remains impassable under 15 feet of water. She says dialogue is being had with local authorities to clear a path along the St. Margaret's Bay Main Road so that equipment can be brought in to start pumping the water from the roadway. Ms. Lawson says a landslide which rendered the Moortown to Cornwall Barracks in Portland impassable was 75% cleared. In St. Mary, the border to Coffee Gully and Islington to Martins Road are both impassable.
What we're planning to do there is temporary restoration using shingling, but that is yet to be done. What we know is that residents are in fact aware of the situation. They have heeded the warning and are using the alternate routes through Plattfield and Mount Vernon to access Coffee Gully and through Whitehall to access Martins. In fact, Martins can be approached through three alternate routes. That's Whitehall, Islington, or off the North Coast Highway.
The road to Enfield in St. Mary is also impassable due to a blocked drain in the area. And motorists using the Junction Main Road in the vicinity of Georgia are being asked to approach the area with caution. Tuesday night's powerful 7.6 earthquake in the Caribbean Sea occurred on the same fault line as that of the catastrophic earthquake that affected Haiti in January 12, 2010. Head of the earthquake unit, Professor Simon Mitchell, says the active fault line expands through the region and directly runs into Jamaica before tapering off to Cuba. Speaking at yesterday's GIS think tank session, Mr. Mitchell cautions Jamaicans to be prepared for a major earthquake.
This is an active fault. This fault is moving at anything from about 8 millimeters to 20 millimeters a year. So what happens is stress builds up on this fault. As that stress builds up, eventually somewhere it fails. The two recent failures have been in Haiti and have been near the Swan Islands. Now, of course, one day there will be one in Jamaica. Now, that's not up for debate. It will happen. The trouble is we don't know when it will happen.
The earthquake unit reports that in 2017, the country experienced 92 earthquakes. The ones that impacted the island the most were a magnitude of 3.1 to 3.6. Two of these were in St. Elizabeth, two in Portland, one in Manchester, one in St. Mary, and the other two were offshore, with one in the region of Cuba and the other in the Pedro Banks. Meanwhile, the seismograph network, which is comprised of 12 stations across the island, detected and recorded 279 tremors occurring locally and regionally in 2017. An earthquake can occur anytime, day or night. Therefore, citizens are advised to practice the drop, cover, and hold on safety measure and to always be in a constant state of readiness. A domestic violence counseling center has been opened at the Police Area 5 headquarters at the Constant Spring Police Station. The room will serve police divisions in the areas 4 and 5, including Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, and St. Thomas. The center was formed through a partnership between the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica and the police force. Deputy Commissioner of Police, Novelet Grant, says the center forms part of the force's holistic approach to tackling violence. With Wednesday's opening, domestic intervention through structured counseling will be provided to families.
I want to encourage my colleagues who will be here not to see this as a replacement for dealing with the actual crime that happens and come to you at the guard room. That is the woundings, the destruction of property, the assault or be harms, and all of those other things are still against the law.
I am extremely happy for this center. Out of 332 murders last year, 31 had a domestic background, which accounted for about 10%. However, as you're aware, a number of the gang violence, a number of the killings that are connected to the gangs, it emanates out of some domestic issue.
In 2017, 1,139 domestic violence cases were reported in the Area 5 Police Division. 3,811 cases of threat were also reported in the division in 2017. Minister of Education, Senator Ruel Reid, is urging persons with information to tell police what they know about Tuesday's killing of 16-year-old Cornwall College student Mark Williams. This, the minister says, will assist in giving Mark's family justice. Meanwhile, Minister Reid says trauma teams and counselors have been dispatched to Cornwall College and Green Pond High, where Mark's mother is a teacher.
We also extend our sympathies to the family of the young teen and hope they find solace in the memories shared with him during this very difficult time.
Mark was killed along the meadows of Irwin Main Road in St. James while being picked up by his stepfather, who is a policeman. Jamaica's vector management program has been enhanced with the opening of the Mosquito Control Research Unit's insectary at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. The insectary complements last year's opening of the Mosquito Control Research Unit. At Tuesday's function, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the insectary demonstrates government's commitment to mosquito control.
The insectary has been equipped with new microscopes, supplies and equipment to advance scientific and operational research. This facility will serve as the National Mosquito Control and Research Lab in Jamaica and will also complement the Ministry of Health insectary.
The facility was established through a partnership involving the Ministry of Health, the University of the West Indies Mona, and the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. And finally, the cultural, creative, and historic ties between Kingston, Jamaica, and Windhoek in Namibia are expected to be strengthened through a twinning relationship. A resolution to support this partnership was approved at the first Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Cooperation meeting for the year on Tuesday. In reading the resolution, Town Clerk Robert Hill says the city of Windhoek has extended the hand of friendship to the city of Kingston through the established diplomatic channels to support and bolster a suitable and mutually beneficial twinning relationship.
Both these cities share deep cultural, creative, and historic ties, and have agreed to pursue and solidify this relationship through various initiatives such as, but not limited to, trade in goods and services, youth participation in governance, community involvement, and local economic development.
The motion for the twinning relationship was moved by Councillor for the Havendale Division, Vernon MacLeod. He says substantial benefits can accrue from stronger relations with Windhoek. The resolution is to be sent for support to the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.